Good morning, students. We are going to discuss the topic of lesson 3, animal tissues. To be continue the animal tissues. So animal tissues are used in the human body has in number of animal tissues. Listen it: connective tissue, neural tissue, skeletal tissue, and the epithelial tissue. Okay, the skeletal, cardiac, and smooth like that of the muscle tissue. Okay, wow. So what is animal tissue? First, you have to understood that tissue is a group of connected cells. Listen it. So these connected cells that have a similar function within organisms. Okay, wow. So there are four basic tissue types seen in all kinds of animals. Okay, so each tissue type has some specialized characteristic role in the body. Okay, for example, epithelium is act as a covers the body surface and lining the body cavities, inner lining of the body cavities and outer covering of the body surface. And muscle tissue provides the movement of the body, and connective tissue support and protect the body organs. And nerve tissue provides a means of rapid internal communications by transmitting electrical impulses. So you have to see this, all kinds of this tissue has a specialized function and specialized shape. So according to this shape and sizes and their function classified into, there are four types. Okay, wow. So animal tissues are classified according to the sizes of the cell, shape of the cell, functions of the cells. Okay, there are four primary basic tissue types in the body. So these four basic tissue types form a correct proportion and pattern of the body. This is called a fabric of the body. This is the term fabric of the body. Okay, wow. Epithelial tissue, it's done in a function covering. Connective tissue, done in a function support. Muscle tissue, it's a movement function. And nerve tissue, it has a control function in the human body. The first one we have to discuss about the epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue actually, you see sheet of cells that covers the body surface or inner lining of the body cavity. Body cavity means you see the inner organ. Much of the organ has in a human body and organisms inner lining. For example, esophagus to the rectum region. Okay, wow. Digestive system, for the example, esophagus to the rectum region, inner lining of the epithelial tissue presents. Okay, this is your termed as lines the body cavity. Okay, wow. So mainly the epithelial tissue done in a function of the human body covering and lining and as a glandular epithelium. So functions, what are the functions of this? Protect function, absorb function, filtration function, excretion and secretion functions, and another more sensory receptor functions done in a human body. Okay, wow. So based on the structural modifications of the cells, epithelial cells can be classified into simple epithelium, compound epithelium. There are in two types here, simple and compound epithelium. Compound epithelium, otherwise we are termed as what ma? Stratified epithelium. So in the first one, simple epithelium, you have to see this structure. It's composed of a single layer, made up of the single layer of cells. We are termed as a simple. Compound means one or more than layers to form in a what ma? One or more than layer of the cells. Okay, ma? So the simple epithelium, they are found in the organs of absorption, secretion and filtration process. Okay, ma? Already you know the process of absorption, secretion, filtration. You learn in the lower classes. Listen it. Check. Simple epithelial tissue is further classified into squamous epithelium, cuboidal and simple columnar and pseudostratified ciliated epithelium. So these kinds of the simple epithelium has in specialized structure based different with one another. Structure based arising in one another, different with each other. Okay, wow. Squamous epithelium, it's a sheet of flattered cells. தட்டை வடிவம் அப்படினு சொல்லுவோம். அப்படிதானப்பா. இது கனசதுர வடிவம், simple cuboidal. columnar அப்படிங்கிறது தூண் வடிவம், pillar like. ciliated அப்படினா hair like. சரியா? And the pseudostratified அப்படினா இதுவும் வந்து ciliated presence of the apical surface of the epithelial cells, pseudostratified. Okay, it's alternative arrangement of the nuclei in the cells. Okay, so you have to see some are the shapes based on the shapes, based on their size, based on their function, differentiated with one another. Okay, check. We have to see the first one of the squamous epithelium is made up of a single thin layer of flattened cells with irregular boundaries. You have to see this diagram. It's a basal membrane and basal membrane, okay, has in the apical surface of the layer, lining of the epithelium layer. It's made up of single thin layer of flattened cells with the irregular boundaries. Okay, they are found in the human body. Kidney glomeruli, you have to see kidney tubules, glomeruli, and the lungs region, air sac of the lungs region, and heart and the blood vessels. Okay, heart and blood vessels and the lymphatic vessels. This is the arteries and veins, the blood vessels and the lymph nodes of the human body, lymphatic vessels. Okay, so and are involved in the functions like forming a diffusion boundary and filtration in sites where protection is not important. அப்படினு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. அப்படினா என்ன அப்படினா, so the squamous epithelium present in such kinds of the organs of the human body, they can have the function in diffuse formation function, diffusion boundary, diffusion, make it a diffuse formation of the function, that is absorption, protection and the secretion process and filtration process. Okay, protect வந்து இதுக்கு தேவையில்லை அப்படிங்கிறாங்க. filtration process, absorption process done in by the diffusion process. Okay, but protection is not important in this first squamous epithelium found in the human body. Okay, you have to see this blood vessel, squamous epithelium found the human body, blood vessels and inside the lungs region, air sac, okay, and the stomach and the intestine, inner lining of the body cavity. Second one of the cuboidal epithelium is made up of a single layer. It's a cube-like, single layer இருக்கும், cube-like structure இருக்கும், and found in the kidney and duct of, எங்கெங்க இருக்கும் அப்படின்னா kidney tubules and duct of the reproductive tract or duct of the glands, secretory portions of the small glands எல்லா இடத்துலையுமே இருக்கும். Okay, this is a structure. Okay, so basement membrane connected with the connective tissue. So arrangement of the nucleus in the epithelial lining of the layer. Okay, this is cytoplasm. Okay, so this surface of the epithelium layer does not present in the cilia. Squamous epithelium simple squamous, simple cuboidal எது இருக்காது, cilia projection இருக்காது. Okay, சரி. So the main functions, secretion and absorption functions done in their body. Third one of the columnar epithelium, you see this like that of the structure. It's a pillar like a columnar epithelium composed of single layer of tall like cells. Cells எப்படி இருக்கும், tall like இருக்கும், and with a round oval nuclei at the base region. Base region means killer. Okay, vada? So at the base region, columnar epithelium composed of single layer of tall like cells, round to the oval nuclei at the base region. This is, you have to see the diagram. This is a simple cuboidal epithelial cells. Yeah, it's a free surface nucleus arrangement. It is a basement membrane, connective tissues connected. This is a microscope view in the human body cells. Free surface area, nucleus, simple cuboidal cells. Okay, basement membrane. Okay, this is the microscope view. Ciliated in simple columnar. This is a pillar like cells. Already you know, already studied in a last slide, listen it. This is a cilia. Cilia means hair like projections in the apical surface. And this is a absorptive cell. Absorptive cell. The cilia valiya da enna agum absorb பண்ணும். Okay, this is a basement membrane and connective tissues is present. Nucleus is arranged in a manner. Okay, and inter between some of the goblet cell is present. to secrete the mucus for lubricating process inter between the tissues to tissues. So this epithelial tissue, columnar epithelial tissue lining the digestive tract from the stomach to the rectum region. எங்க இருந்து இருக்கும்பா? digestive tract என்னப்பா? mouthல இருந்து rectum வரைக்கும் தான் நம்ம சொல்லுவோம். சரியா? But in this type of the columnar ciliated epithelium tissue எங்க இருக்கும் அப்படின்னா small intestine, large intestine, jejunum, duodenum, all the one, tubules. சரியா? Finally rectum. Rectum வரைக்கும் stomachல இருந்து rectum வரைக்குமே என்ன இருக்கும் அப்படின்னா cilia like that of the pillar like tall like cells of the columnar epithelium present in the human body because absorption process வந்து நடக்கணும். சரியா? So the two modifications of this lining are the presence of a microvilli on the apical surface of the absorptive cells, okay, and inter between the goblet cells secrete protective lubricating mucus. Mucus na enappa? Wax substances. Lubricating means flexible, reduce the friction in between the tissues to tissues. Okay, free வந்து move பண்றதுக்காக இருந்ததா அதான் வந்து lubricating சொல்லுவோம். Lubricating mucus. The functions of this epithelium include absorption, secretion, and mucus secreting enzyme, hormones, other substances also secreting in this epithelium. So if the columnar cells bear the cilia on their free surfaces, they are called ciliated epithelium. Columnar cells la enga endha place la vandu cilia, this you have to see this diagram, cilia in the stomach intestine wall pa. Below you have to see this diagram. Cilia is arranged one by one, irka densely arranged. So this cilia presence in the surface of the region in particular organ in the human body, we are termed as a ciliated epithelium, lining of the layer. Okay, next we move to discuss ciliated epithelium, non-ciliated epithelium found in the simple epithelium cells. So the simple epithelium, first ciliated simple columnar epithelium we have to discuss now. This is a tall like a pillar like goblet cell is present, basement membrane is present, nucleus is present, cytoplasm and microvilli, that is we are termed as cilia presence. Okay, all the one is present. So the single layer of the rectangular cells with the cilia or locomote structures consist of a 9:2 arrangement of microtubules னு சொல்லுவாங்க, with covered by a cell membrane cover ஆயிருக்கும். Mucus from secreting from the goblet cells moved along the cilia. Cilia வந்து it's forward moving like that front and back. மூவ் ஆகும்போது என்ன ஆகுது? mucus secrete, mucus வந்து goblet cell இருந்து secrete ஆகும். secrete ஆச்சு அப்படின்னா ஈஸியாக அப்சார்ப் பண்ணலாம். சரியா? secretesனும் நடக்கும், அப்சார்ப்ஷனும் நடக்கும் that time. ஓகேவா? And found in this ciliated simple columnar epithelium, uterus, ovary and the fallopian tubes. Okay va? And the air sac of the lungs region of the human body. Non-ciliated simple columnar epithelium like that of the structure, microvilli is projection and mucus is secreting in the goblet cell, absorptive cells presence, basement membrane, connective tissue. These are all the one presence. Okay, where is it found in the human body? Digestive system, you have to see this gallbladder from the stomach to the rectum region. Okay va? Lining of the epithelium is present. So the ciliated type propels the mucus by ciliary action. Ciliary action have you seen? பார்த்திருக்கீங்களா? Like a forward to backward or backward to forward. Okay, moving like. And the lines the small branchioles எங்க இருக்கும் இந்த cilia? Small branchioles-ல இருக்கும். So இது இருக்கிறதுனால தான் filter the dust particles, prevent enter into the body. Okay va? Enter into the lungs region. Okay, so this is the main help in our body. And fallopian tube and the uterus is other. This is a fallopian tube and the uterus. Okay, found in the ciliated type of the epithelium. Okay, non-ciliated lining most of the digestive tract gallbladder la irukum, secretory ducts of glands la irukum. Okay, next we move to discuss about the pseudostratified epithelium cells or columnar cells, அதாவது tall like cells இருக்கும் and unequal in size. Okay, Pseudo அப்படினாலே false like that of the stratified epithelium cells. Columnar தான் actually, but in pseudo stratified presence in this type of the epithelium cells. Unequal in size. So this type of epithelium is single layered and appear arrangement single layer, but appearance வந்து multi layered. நமக்கு தெரியிறது multi layer தெரியும் சரியா, பட் ஆனால் சிங்கிள் லேயராக தான் இருக்கும். ஸோ அதனால தான் சூடோ ஸ்ட்ராட்டிஃபைடு எபித்தீலியல் செல்ஸ்னு சொல்கிறோம். இட்ஸ் showing like a false, okay, epithelial cells, multi-layered false like that of the shadow you have to see. So the nuclei you have to see lay at different levels in different cells. Different level different cells la வந்து presence இருக்கும். This is your termed as pseudo stratified epithelium. Their function is protection, secretion and absorption. Okay va? Ciliated forms lining the trachea. This is a cilia da. So this ciliated forms lining the trachea. Trachea means what ma? Respiratory system. Okay, and the upper respiratory tract னு சொல்லுவோம் சரியா. non ciliated forms அப்படினா அந்த cilia வந்து இருக்காது. Okay, cilia is absent. Lining the epididymis, large duct of the glands male urethra tract ல இருக்கும். இந்த male urethra part. Important epithelial tissue disorders commonly forming in so much of the diseases. சரியா, epithelial tissue lining of the layerல disorder இருந்துச்சு அப்படின்னா உங்களுக்கு என்னென்ன டிசீஸ்லாம் இருக்கும் அப்படின்னா eczema and psoriasis, epithelial carcinoma, severe asthma. Severe asthma, epithelial carcinoma, eczema and psoriasis. This is the common important epithelial tissue disorders have seen in common in all kinds of organisms. Thank you.